What's going on, everybody? This is Patrick from Pours Unboxings, as you know, and I'm going to be doing another rant video. Finally, right? I've been planning this one for about 2 weeks, and I'm finally getting around to it because of all these videos in my head that I have to film. Man, that's getting me some ranting right now. So this is perfect. Getting ready to rant. I'm feeling a bit tired, so what about I just do this rant right now? You know, I already did the Money in the Bank 2020. That will be put up before this one, because apparently this pay-per-view came before this one. So, all right, let's get into this horrible pay-per-view as the horror show at Extreme Rules. First off, why is this disc artwork so hard to look at in the eyes, in the light? Thank God it's actually light out, so I don't have to turn on this miserable light. And I got a bronze AJ Styles card. I have not got a autograph card in a DVD, but my friend Michael has, which still pisses me off. God, you are so lucky. But I got Survivor Series here. That was supposed to be the autograph card, but I just decided since I didn't get one. Oh yeah, I didn't get a card in here when I bought this. So my dad ordered me the Paul Bearer and Undertaker card from this event. So I got this card right here. Delivers his final farewell. So what if I just put it in here? So that's what I did. Still pisses me off though that I didn't get a Braun Strowman card, and you got the autograph card, Michael. But that's my rant on that. But let's get into the main event. The horror show at Extreme Rules. The only thing I'm not gonna rant about yet is the cover is beautiful. Except Apollo Crews was not there. So, and they changed the title belt. Like, I think like a week before. So that is a bit weird. But oh, God have mercy on my soul. On the night where WWE throws the entire rule book, yes, this is the entire rule book. You have a swamp match? Okay. I'm just going to pull up the match listing here on my PS4 real quick. So okay, so right before let me just get where the hell is my internet? Okay. Internet browser. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. Extreme Rules. You want to talk... Okay, first of all, On the WWE Network, let's actually go to the WWE Network real quick. And to the best pay-per-view. No. Screw this pay-per-view. I mean, seriously, why would you call this a horror show? Because they need, like, a title. Like, this one was the headquarters. This one's just and, like, Hell in a Cell is horror. This pay-per-view is not horror. Turn up the carnage during the horror show at Extreme Rules. Okay, so let's go to the... not to Raw. Okay, so let's go to 2020 real quick, folks. On the WWE Network. Okay, first of all, this... I don't know if you can see that, but it says PG, right? That's SummerSlam. This one says... Wait a minute. Can you see that? It says TV 14, ladies and gentlemen. TV 14. TV 14. And what does it say right here? Rated PG. PG! Hello? Hello? It says TV 14 right on the network. What, you can't say TV 14 on the DVD? So, you're saying to me it's been PG since mid-2008. It comes back in 2020 on the network, but it says PG right on the stupid DVD. Oh, and I hate the run times on here. 164 minutes. Just put 3 hours. Because you know it's 3 hours long, right? For the love of Pete. Alright, I have to look up this miserable pay-per-view. Alright, 2020, Performance Center. No fans yet, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, thank you. Alright. You have not a fantastic, but a good kickoff match. Like this. And no, I'm not talking about Kevin Owens versus Murphy. I'm talking about the tables match right here. You have Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura versus the New Day for the Tag Team Championships on SmackDown. Cesaro and Nakamura win. Okay, this is my problem with Cesaro. Well, back then. He has to be pushed as a single star, not a tag team star. He won the United States title in 2012, and then he lost that and never got a major push. He got a major push in the tag team division. No, but we want to see him with the Intercontinental Championship in 2015. We didn't get that. We got The Miz though, which I like The Miz. but Cesaro deserves a push. He got the push in 2014 with the Money in the Bank ladder match, but he lost that to John Cena in the WWE World Championship match. So, but now he's getting that push against Seth Rollins, the Friday Night Messiah. All right. What happened? All right. So, let's go full screen again. And first of all, let's just talk about this backing real quick. You really can't find a better picture with these two? Really? And I will get to this match. I mean, ridiculous. You call this a PG match? You're seriously trying to get fans, like 10-year-old kids, or even 7-year-old kids, let's say, to watch your product as just PG. And you're seriously trying to pluck the other guy's eye out with pliers, kendo sticks, chairs, the edge of the announce table? This was a hard pay-per-view to get through. But 2019's was cool with The Undertaker and Roman Reigns versus Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre, and then it goes down and then it goes downhill from there. But you had a good Ricochet versus AJ Styles match. All right, let's get to this miserable thing. Okay. So you had Bayley versus Nikki Cross for a SmackDown Tag Team. I mean, for the SmackDown Women's Championship, I didn't give a crap. You have Bayley defeated right there. I don't... Wait. Did she even defend it? No, she wasn't even champion. She wasn't even... Sasha Banks wasn't even a champion. Or was she? Hold on. Well, I know she got a championship at the time. My God, where the hell am I going with it? This thing is so stupid. Stop! This PS4, man. Alright, let's see. Okay, so this was in July. Alright, let's see. Okay, so yeah, she was champion on this July 20th. Yeah, so she was champion. But why would you have Asuka on it instead of Bayley when she was champion? Like, all champions... I get Bray Wyatt, but you seriously couldn't put Bayley right there, even though Apollo Crews wasn't even on the show due to COVID. So Stop! I gotta tell you this. Alright. So back to Rollins versus Rey Mysterio for like 1 second. So you had Seth come out. This is an eye for an eye match. The match could only be won. The match could only be won when one competitor extracts an eye from their opponent. So like the eye pops out of their head. You have Rollins bring out pliers to the match, which he didn't even use. He just pulled them out of his pants and just, I guess, left them on the ring stairs. And then you had Rey Mysterio use a kendo stick to pry Seth's eye out, which could have worked, but of course not because of WWE logic. And then you had like the stairs thing again. Well, Seth Rollins gave Rey Mysterio gave a curb stomp to Seth Rollins on the floor. And then you try to do the same thing that Seth Rollins did to Rey with the stairs. He low blows Rey. And then he does the same thing to Rey as he did 3 months ago. And took his eye out. But they used a fake eye on Rey Mysterio. And let me tell you something right now. Seth Rollins versus Rey Mysterio's feud took way too long. Okay, so here. I'll go back to you. Okay. So, let me tell you this. Okay. So, 2020. Rey Mysterio got thrown off a roof. Got that. So, to start their feud, they start at the horror show. Like, where I'm at now. Okay, so, Seth Rollins. Okay, and then SummerSlam. They bring Dominic Mysterio, a guy who's only won 2 matches out of his career and lost about 15 of them. He needs to go back to wrestling school or go sit on the couch and watch his father on TV. He is not good. But he did have a good showing at SummerSlam. And then Payback happens. They have a tag team match. And this rivalry is so long that they had to bring Seth Rollins and Rey Mysterio over to SmackDown to continue it. They even brought his daughter involved. Like, stop it. Alright, so to end off this video with the screwiest up match of the night. I don't even know how. Oh, wait. We're not even there yet. Whoops. McIntyre versus Dolph Ziggler. How in the world the Extreme Rules stipulation only applies to Ziggler, which is fine. we all knew McIntyre was going to win because 95% of the time that Dolph Ziggler is in a WWE title match of like last year, or I mean, it's starting in like 2019, he won the match. Actually, starting in 2016, besides the IC title, he could never win the big one. Now, what do you think of bringing him back in 2019? What was he going to do? Win against Kofi Kingston in a steel cage match at Stomping Grounds? Really? He could never win the big one. Like, it should have been me. Like, all through 2019, I had to hear, it should have been me. Like, shut up. You're a good talent that got wasted. Get over it. So, Ziggler loses here again. And then, like I just said a couple minutes ago, the screwiest match of the night. You have Bray Wyatt, or creepy Bray Wyatt, 2013 through 2015 Bray Wyatt, against Braun Strowman in a swamp match. What the heck is a swamp match? You say. Well, it takes place in Bray Wyatt's backyard, where they had the New Day versus the Wyatt family. Okay, so the Wyatt compound. I guess the new Wyatt compound, because now don't at me in the comments, please. But Randy Orton burnt down the compound in 2017. So, like, I guess they built a new one for this match. Oh, right. And first of all, the title wasn't even on the line. You have the title on the line for this one, but not this match. So, Bray Wyatt, in this match, he defeated Braun Strowman. He should have became the champion. Because it says right here, Wyatt was considered a winner because Wyatt was resurfaced as the Fiend in the swamp, while Strowman was nowhere to be found. And Strowman was kept off TV for 4 months. You're saying Bray Wyatt shouldn't have won that match? No. Shouldn't have won the championship? Well, don't worry, folks. He wins the championship at SummerSlam, but for a week, because Roman Reigns decides to return. And signs a contract on the stupid ramp and just wins the championship, and then has the best year of his life. Heel Roman Reigns is what we need in this world, and we prayed for years, and we finally got it. Yes. So, in this match, you had the craziest part of this match is when Braun Strowman is on the ground and he imagines Braun himself axing himself. Like taking off the sheet mask and just axing himself in the face. Yeah, and then you had Braun Strowman tied up in rope or barbed wire or something. No, it wasn't barbed wire, but who cares? Yeah, you had I think Bray Wyatt called up Jake the Snake Roberts for this one, because you had Jake the Snake, Jake Roberts Snake, like hissing at Bray Wyatt. I mean, hissing at Braun Strowman. And then you had Alexa Bliss come out and say, "Oh, Braun, it's time to come home, Braun." And then Bray Wyatt hits Braun Strowman from behind. Braun Strowman choke slams. Before I get to that, Braun Strowman set someone on fire. That was the only cool part of that match. Yes. A person getting set on fire. And you call this PG on the stupid, ridiculous. Well, you had Randy Orton burn the Fiend alive, and you call that PG. Almost 11 years I've watched wrestling, and it's gone downhill for me. But I still watch it because I like it. I shouldn't, but I do. And then Bray Wyatt just sails off into the abyss. And no, he did not find Aleister Black's career. You see what I did there? But then the water turns like red. And then the pay-per-view like turns off. Like you have a little title card. Like Braun Strowman wins. Bray Wyatt's dead. Again. But no, you had the Fiend do the Mandible Claw. And drag Braun Strowman in the swamp. And then you had the swamps you had the swamp. You had the Fiend's face like do this. Let me in. That's a catchphrase, duh. Yeah. So Bray Wyatt should have won the championship right here, but he wins it at SummerSlam. And that is a pay-per-view I'm not going to rant, because that was actually a good one. Because you could never see it coming. You could never see it coming that was a good pay-per-view. With Roman Reigns returning, and then Payback happens, and he wins the championship after the ring breaks. Alright, guys, this was a miserable pay-per-view to talk about. I mean, not to talk about. To watch. This was a great pay-per-view to rant about. So, this has been Patrick from Pours Unboxings, as you know. And I do have a good thumbnail for this one. Peace out.